to the Ballbhoys podcast. I'm your host Bob. This is my co-host Mark.
How you doing, boys and girls?
The Beavis and Butthead of social media. Which I'm actually quite glad about, man. I always thought it'd get tagged with the Bert and Ernie.
I agree with you there. I take that one, aye.
So Beavis and Butthead will do it.
We will take a bit of a slagging, you think?
Okay. We usually do, man. But that's fine. Cheers for that, Anderson.
Aye.
That's... You big on Beavis and Butthead for back in the day?
I was kind of a...
Aye.
No.
Anderson was the old money bastard.
I think I seen the movie. I think I don't know what...
The guy with the trailer? The big trailer? He's the wee old guy?
Still can't remember.
That's Anderson.
My brain's fried.
Right, anyway. Big shout out to Anderson. We'll get you on the show sometime. Celtic rock and rolls.
Aye. I know.
We bit of bands there.
My phone was going crazy because of it.
I dual Twitter, it's hard work, man.
I know. Especially when you get mixed up.
I know. You were typing for your Mark one, and then it was like, you were finishing the conversation in the ball. I was like, he's mad at it.
I probably was.
Anyway.
That was Friday, wasn't it?
I can't even remember. Oh, one big day to me, man. This international break.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Aye, it's kind of...
It's like a downer.
It is, and for some reason we thought we'd try and record the show.
Aye.
Thanks to Davey.
Aye.
We were talking about it, and we decided we were gonna until like yesterday. We're like, nah, we'll wait and see what happens.
Aye.
So here you go, Davey boy. This is all for you.
Aye.
This will be a record lowest listen, just Davey.
Aye, just one. Aye, Davey.
So this is an audience of one today. Right, so if we've got anything to talk about, we've got a couple of things in. Stevie Gerrard rumours. It's worth talking about, isn't it? Worth killing a few minutes on.
Aye, apparently he's moving in January. That's what the talk is. My eyes, I can't see.
In your eyes, you can't see.
I can't see him being. I can't see him being. He's a good player, but I can't see it being a good signing.
So wait, we'll go with this, man. Would you take him now? Aye, maybe.
Maybe about 10 years ago I'd have jumped at the chance of getting him.
10 years ago we'd never have got him.
But no, I don't know. I think if we're going to get somebody in, maybe as a last resort, if we're going to get somebody in January, then make it a younger player that can actually bed into the team and make a difference rather than getting an old guy. Like Janino coming up just to do nothing.
It's some part of it, innit? Like, I don't know if I'd take Stevie.
I know. Who would have thought you'd ever be sitting there saying that?
What a debate to have. 50-50. I'm all for it, man. Why not?
I was saying that.
Which one?
I thought Tory was a good signing, but that was at the start of the year when we had Europe and stuff. There's possibility of not having Europe after January, possibility we've got Europe. No. So it'd be beneficial if we're in Europe after next year, but we need to see what happens.
We desperately need a central midfield.
I know, that's what we've been saying for the past 17 episodes that we need a midfielder.
What age is he?
He's 30 something. My phone's up there, mate. I can't get it.
Oh, yeah. No Google, right?
Yeah, Google. I'd say a Ballbhoys 33.
33? That's not that old, is it?
For a midfielder.
He's only 5 years older than Sinclair.
He's not Pirlo, know what I mean? He's good, but
I'm trying. I would take him just because, just might as well as there's wee Marley getting in the mix. Aye. She's not missed one show, by the way.
Aye.
Always a wee tiny bit. We're going to get her a wee headset one day.
No.
She's just had a haircut. She's looking very pretty. And it's a lassie dog, by the way, called Marley.
Aye.
So...
Can you call her Bob, know what I mean?
Oh, right, is that?
Aye.
I thought it was after Marley and me.
No, everybody says that. No, mate. It's actually bought for my ex-bud, and then we broke up and she didn't want it, so I get left with it.
What a bitch! You bought a dog and she left it?
No, it's not that she didn't want it. Well, she was moving, they couldn't get what do you call it? They couldn't take a dog, so...
What a bitch!
So
I can't believe she patched the dog. You're some man.
I take it on. A single pair.
Does she even bother ask with it now? Does she ever text about it?
I've not seen her in ages. It's an ex-bird, I don't want to be texting her.
Yeah, she'd be texting to see how the rain is.
How the rain is.
I hope she pays money.
No, she didn't even pay the dog support, that I mean.
You should be paying like half an in with the vet bills. What? Oh, that's ridiculous.
Anyway, Steven Gerrard.
Aye, Steven Gerrard. I would take him. I'd take him. I don't know. I think we need a midfielder.
But do we need him for the SPL?
Is he going? How has he been? Do we need anybody for the SPL? Like,
no, but that's the thing is, what do we need? If we're going to get him, it's going to be for 6 months, maybe 18 months. So we might possibly get a year at him. But the way I see it is, we could get a better, younger player that one is fitter and has got more potential, and Rodgers can mould to what he wants rather than. I know Stevie G's played underneath him. Yeah, he slipped underneath him. Now I mean, as long as he doesn't have any of them moments, if he ever signs,
get him up and let him win a medal, see what it's like.
I know,
a league medal, guys on the Champions League.
I know, I was going to say that. Come up and slap this Champions League medal against your. Where's that ball for fucking Ballbhoys?
Happens to me a lot. The thing about like taking him is like to get like a young guy full of potential in January is going to cost you a lot of money because January's like everything's
I've heard rumours that McLean and is it MacArthur one or two of them.
I've heard the McCarthy one doesn't seem to be going away, does it?
But I don't know.
I think like with Gerrard, it's like you could get him in because their season's done, innit? La Galaxy, and it's like, and their season's done.
At least you got it right. So now you're trying, but you got it right.
I was going to try and think of something funny to say, but it's probably a real name. Do you know what I mean? Like the Miami Oil Files is probably a name because that's just what they do. American branded sports teams, they're all mental. But I would. Like, just because their season's finishing and it'd be nice to have somebody in there. I don't know. I'm not fussed.
If we want to see him in a selector.
Nah,
but as you say, it's good to actually have the conversation about it.
But as we see, if we didn't have to record a podcast, we probably wouldn't be talking about this ever. It's not something we'd be talking about.
But
how has he been doing in America?
I don't know, mate. I don't watch American soccer.
Seems like something we should have looked into before we started talking about it.
I don't like much American soccer.
Yeah. No,
the commentators are hilarious. The commentators are unreal. Like, I've caught a few games flicking through.
That time was a slobber
knocker. I've seen a few videos of their fans, and it was a guy. He had a mic. It must have been his cap, that team's capo, and he's got a mic and speakers. I mean, it's not even just one of the megaphones. You get the full setup. They
like to go overboard. Did you see the one? I seen one on Twitter a few. Like maybe years ago now, and it was like the fans were singing, "You're not singing over there." Oh, that's fancy, man. That's classic. So Gerrard, thumbs up, thumbs down. What you going?
I'll stay in the spare grand.
As always, man. Mark sitting fence. If he was a Native American,
I'll sit in fence. I'll stay sitting in the fence.
I'd probably just take him just for like the why not reason. Do you know what I mean? Give a guy a league medal. Let him see what it's like.
Well, he's never had a league medal, has he?
It'd be kind of nice to have him.
There's Rodgers either.
Nah, Neil's Dembele.
No.
There you go. Sinclair.
Aye.
We've
got all these opportunities we're getting to these players that would never win a league medal.
I was reading a thread on like Facebook, one of the daft things, and it was like, Celtic are going to sign this player, or one of the ones, or you'll never guess who this guy is going to sign for. You know what I mean? Like the classic one, and you're meant to click the link. But I was clicking the comments because somebody always just says, saved you the time, it's such and such. And I can't remember the player or the thingy, but it was Celtic, and there was this Rangers fan under it saying, "Oh, it depresses me how good Celtic are getting, and all these good players are getting." And what the other guy's under it says, "Once Dembele and Sinclair goes, they're done." And then the other guy's like, "I know, but then they're linked to I can't remember, West Brom midfielder. He'll come back to me at the end of the podcast. Listen out for it." It's like it's probably a lot of crap. I mean, one of these links, it's like Ronaldo.
Aye.
But it's like it's the way the guys once he leaves, and then Celtic fans are under it. They're all arguing. And I'm like, Sinclair's 28, man.
Aye.
Like, if he stays a season, he's 29. He's already said he's never been happier at a club. I think I think he's a keeper. I don't think.
Do you think he's in your Commons?
Well, hopefully no. Hopefully we can get rid of him when we want him.
Aye, true, aye.
But I think you could keep Sinclair easily for about 4 or 5 years. Like,
Is he contracted for what, 4 years or something? 3 years?
3 maybe, but maybe 4.
3 years, 31. We've got the best of him.
He's played down in England. He's like the one player that we bought in his prime.
Aye.
English clubs kind of wouldn't touch him unless he's planning on leaving in the summer.
Well, if you listen to earlier podcast back, I think I actually tell you that the whole last season he played at left back. That's how nobody's seen him as a left winger.
Classic earlier podcast that none of you can hear,
Aye.
but we've got locked up in the vault, along with my classic joke.
They might come out at some Hail Media bash.
Here, guys, everybody, listen. What do you...
No, I think he'd get kicked it.
Just ejected from the chat.
Aye.
That was... I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? That was something like a shame. Aye. So I think we've got him in his prime. We'll keep him until we're done with him, one of the ones.
Well, I hope we keep...
Where can he go, like, really?
Back down south.
What, any particular club, Aston Villa again?
They might get back up.
See, I think we'll keep him for a few years. Dembele, obviously, is a set up to leave at some point because he's young.
The talk about him leaving is unreal, don't it? I've heard people arguing in the world saying, no, we need to get under 15.
Too right, man.
No, but it's good that we can actually have an argue conversation like this with people.
Well, see that hun that was talking about, you can pure tell that's inside every hun you meet.
Aye.
Depressing me how good they are. What they're even linked to. They used to laugh at us when they say things like this, like the beginning of the season, and they're like,
Exactly. But aye, it's brilliant. No.
See, that's nothing to talk about. Killed 12 minutes. Goodbye. We've got some other things. Get my old notepad. We're actually going to the Anyone But Celtic, Mr. Larkin's Anyone But Celtic on Thursday.
Aye.
Remember? See what they've done.
I'm off on Thursday anyway, so
We've kind of done it on the Ballbhoys Twitter. Like, tweeted them, said we're coming. We'll keep our tickets in the door. What did we say when we got the door? See, I don't want to look like a knob and say we're the Ballbhoys.
True, mate. True. Aye.
Have you got any tickets reserved? Aye, we've actually got 10. what name are you under? Read the bit. Read the bit now. No him. I would sound a bit knobbish with it.
Aye,
I'm the Ballbhoys. With big red pen through as well. What Paul Harper's like, nah, you'll not get the abuse of my good pal Harper.
You probably will enough.
Aye.
Don't let these guys.
Should have booked it under a rain name, man. Bastard. Alright, the Ballbhoys, my man. The front row, centre. 2 pies instead of 1. But I'm looking forward to it about yourself.
I'm worried now about walking up to this door and saying we're the Ballbhoys.
I'll sort it out.
Aye.
We've got a good pal down there who's tweeting for us. I think that's another Davy boy.
Aye.
He's going to see us there, I'm sure. He'll be like, this is the Ballbhoys.
Aye, but I am looking forward to doing some Rocks Juniors.
It was the, what's it called? The premiere on Monday.
I seen all the tweets about it today. No, it was last night.
Aye, yes.
Last night at Puckhead.
Was it the same night as the Sleep Out?
No, Sleep Out was earlier on in the week.
Was that not the weekend?
Might have been Sunday.
So
I don't know, the weekend was a blot to me.
I was going to say, because if you were out to sleeping in the cold grun, like, just not wrapped up, man, like, try to sleep next to Summer Harrow. Oh, it's chilly, can you have a share? And then all you hear is all the mad drunk guys coming in the steel lounge. Jumping taxis and all that. That would depress a life at you, man.
Aye, it would. But that was last night, the premiere.
Go to the film.
It was amazing.
Then go to Sleep Out. You're pissed and you don't.
You'll just crash out. I've crashed at many a place in Boston.
Many a back benches, aye. Bark benches, I said.
Bark benches, aye.
Aye, wooden bark, made of bark.
Specific bench and bollocks it for. Is that a back bench, mate? No, I can't sleep
Keep you warm. Then when you piss yourself, it soaks in quicker and there's no smell. Aye, so
we thought this through,
aye. Done it many times. Nothing worse than a cold metal bench.
Just stays on you. Aye.
Done. Aye, so the film, what did you hear about it? Good.
Aye, all good reviews.
Aye.
Everybody saying it was a good night on us.
Aye, so will be good. Be a good night.
I'm working the next day, so I need to calm it down.
I'm actually in the restaurant the next day.
Well, that'll be a bit, yeah. What?
Skip.
Aye.
I'm not a dinner lady.
Aye,
it's bad dinner lady. I wonder what's
aye, this sounds like a dinner lady.
I'm not a dinner lady.
Aye, he's a head dinner lady.
Been trying to book a Christmas night out for all my other dinner ladies. I'm not a dinner lady. Oh, it's been murder. So
but I am working the next day, so I need to calm down on the drink, so hopefully...
famous last words, man. Aye. Famous last words.
This has happened a few times, hasn't it? You're working the morning.
You wash your glasses.
Aye. You wake up in bed and don't know how you get there.
Right, I'm looking forward to it anyway. Speaking of Paul Larkin, our good comrade in arms in the podcast, we started up which we like to call a homeboysometer. You've noticed they've been missing quite a lot. They keep having nights off.
Aye, they're like the Colotoria.
209 episodes. That's what they're at.
209.
209. This is your one.
Is it 17 or 18?
18.
18, 1-8.
This is your 18 plus a colonial one, so 18.5. So, the Ballbhoysometer, 209, 18, we're catching up.
Aye, definitely.
Or the homeboysometer.
Aye.
Their math, how many are we after them?
I don't even ask me.
192? No, 191?
Is it 91 and a half?
191 and a half.
Could be wrong.
Could be.
Don't tweet in and tell us if we are.
Obviously, that's like Celtic, the new Huns try to catch up with Celtic's league record.
I don't know.
We need to put out 10 a week, but they only need to put out one a month.
As soon as Harper listens to this, he's got to be saying to them, listen, we need to get one out every day. These cunts are they catching us?
So this is it, the homeboysometer. Here they go, catching up. That's why we'll put one out tonight and we've got nothing to talk about.
Aye. We're going midweek for nothing today or not, just for the sake.
It's just us chatting.
Aye.
So that's the homeboysometer. Keep an eye on it. I need to keep posting it. 209, 18.5.
They're at tomorrow, I think so.
Are they out tomorrow?
Aye.
I think he's just saying it, Harper. Just so he doesn't need to come on this.
I'll just tweet that out there.
Oh, it's cancelled again.
Oh, my Windows 10 is updating.
Oh, it's still updating.
Aye.
Bastard.
Oh.
See you soon, Harper. Bye. So that's a homeboysometer. Kilmarnock, I've actually got a game to look forward to. The killie game. Aye. It's back. Real football's back, man.
The football's back, aye.
Are any of our players injured for internationals?
No, that I know.
Well, I know Beaton got sent home, but I don't know why. You do.
Aye, he refused to go on as a substitute for the Israeli reserve 11.
An Israeli reserve 11?
It's players that weren't getting picked for the squad, but might be used as a substitute for this. Like, he was getting used as a sub because they wanted him freshish, because he'll be a sub in the Israeli team. Apparently he knocked it back. But his agents came out. His agent says that it's nothing to do with that. There's an underlying reason, and that's not the real reason, but he never actually came out and says. Apparently, for the article I read, it was his agent saying that every other manager Beaton's worked with, he's never had a problem with, he's always obedient, he always does what he's told, blah blah blah, so...
Bare minimum.
Coming from the Israeli FA is that Beaton will never play under whatever the manager's name is, I can't remember.
I didn't know that, see. Aye. Avram Grant.
Aye.
He's Israeli, isn't he?
I don't know, man.
Might be. Possibly.
But aye, so that's how he's been sent home.
Really, man? What is this reserve 11?
I think it's that warm-up game.
So he's a sub for the reserves? No one refused to come in?
Apparently, it says, apparently there was something says in it.
What?
It was, he's not warmed up in time. He hadn't warmed up in time to get substituted on.
Who did the Israeli reserves play?
Don't know.
Better not be like poor Palestinian guys or something.
No, it was. I think it was. I think they were meant to be playing Albania. I think it's a night or something. They're playing Albania.
Aye.
So maybe it was an Albanian reserve 11.
Do any other countries do that?
I don't know. It's the first thing I've heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Aye. I've never heard of Scotland doing it. They could barely get an 11, never mind the reserve 11.
Don't even talk about Scotland, man. The pure spine of the Celtic team in there. Squad, Lee Wallace, apparently he was amazing.
Oh, was he fuck?
Cost 2 goals, man. It's like, he was alright going forward and he beat a couple of players once or twice, but he's a defender.
Aye, definitely.
That full back four was a bit of
Oh, did you see it?
Aye.
I could.
Did you see early? You always talk about Hanley, the ball comes in and he heads it back, but he went and headed it out, but he heads it to Gordon. I'm just like, you're a riot. And then he's attacking, and the ball, and he's clear. It's not an H. Was it 1-0? We've got a corner, and the ball comes to him, free header. This guy can't header him. It's a big head.
Aye, mate. He's got a hexagonal dome, isn't he?
It's massive. And it just hits him.
It's worse than Heed's, isn't it?
Aye, so.
I'd rather have Heed back in the Scotland team. Put Heed and McManus in the back of that.
At least he could score a header.
Aye. Heed and McManus, bring the two of them back.
Scored against France.
Honestly, no, I was shocked. Aye. Yeah, I've been saying it in near enough every WhatsApp chat I've got going with anybody. Anytime Scotland's on, how much Hanley is a riot, a guy, man.
See the hanging on.
They gave him the armband, I know, at one of the games. And I was furious, man. I switched it. I switched it earlier, like, I don't even know what other game, but.
Did you see at the beginning of the season before he signed for Newcastle, he was like the Huns?
Right.
See, really, mate? Is that
Senderos is better though.
Nah,
you get put on his head.
The Huns are like, no chance.
I'll take Senderos.
So that's my Scotland chat finished.
Anyway, back to Killie.
Aye, Killie Marnock. What do you think? Think you'll go full strength, or think you'll rest for the Barca?
I think he'll might want to go full strength, and possibly. But look, I've wrote a team down, and it's a 3-5-2. But I want a 3-5-2. That's what I want him to play. But I don't know if they might prepare for Barcelona with us.
Is Lustig back?
I don't know. I've got Lustig in my team, but I forgot he was injured.
See, I got injured, but I don't know if it was serious. See, because I've been after the internet again for a few days, like just wanes, mate. Oh.
Don't have that problem.
Oh, anyway.
Funnily enough, I've been on the internet and I still don't know.
Aye, I would be happy with a 3-5-2. In the league, look, I think we should always try and go to up front.
Aye.
I think we can steamroll our team.
I think if you give Griffiths and Dembele a couple of games together, a good few games together, maybe a dozen games, they'll be battling goals in.
Aye. So,
because you look at Sinclair and Dembele, they've been playing together. They've been playing together since Dembele got brought on, and the understanding the two of them have got is unbelievable. Like Sinclair knows when Dembele's putting it. Dembele's the same as Sinclair.
Griffiths be fairly confident putting Sinclair forward than us, so I would like putting him up front.
He's played there at one point, so.
Aye. I think we'll go a kind of weak.
I think our front line's frightening, you don't think so?
Aye, it's mental.
It's like when you think about it, you've got Dembele, Griffiths, Rogic, Sinclair,
Paddy Roberts. Aye.
Forrest.
Even Armstrong can do
things. Mate, talk about Forrest. Sitting in my mates watching the game.
Who's this other mate?
Peter. He's a sort of 80.
He's
a kid on hunt.
Having other mates? You big bastard. What was that?
I don't know, mate. I think I was tweeting you at the time for 2 different accounts. And we were sitting. I don't even know what I was going to talk about there.
We have other mates.
Aye, Forrest. He hit me the way he was running about the park. Honestly, she was like, "Why does he even run like that? Look at him! It's as if he's trying to pull himself through the air." You know what I mean? I buckle. Honestly, the first thing I says to her was, "That's the only person I know that can run like that."
Runs like a dinosaur, man.
Mate, it's unbelievable. What did his arms do?
Don't know, man. I don't know. He does runs funny. He's like a dinosaur. Be T-Rex. Johnny T-Rexes, mate. Aye. So the Killie game. Do you think Forrest will start?
I don't want him to, but no, I want Roberts to start. No, he's not starting.
I think Roberts will start on. I think he'll go. Will we go for our team selections?
Aye. Go for the frightening front lines that we were talking about.
I've went Gordon, Eric Nyozo, Eze Gamboa. I thought that I was trying to be sensible with this team. I think he's pure going to change it compared to it, like kind of Ross County style change it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not 100%. So I kind of was gone mental with this team selection. I think Henderson, McGregor, Roberts, Armstrong, Sinclair, and Dembele. I think he'll rest quite a few players that were on international duty. That being said, can I tell you if any of the rest were on international duty?
I went for Lustig, Sviatchenko, and Yozo. At the back, that's my three, but I don't know if Lustig's fit or not.
No.
So, if he's no fit, it's definitely going to be a flat back four. And it will be Brown and Armstrong at the back in midfield. Rogic, Roberts, and Sinclair, and behind the strikers of Griffiths and Dembele. Strong.
I'd be up for a bit of that. Aye, fancies.
Especially got to beat them, man. I don't like them on a guy.
The Ayrshire Huns.
Aye.
I think we'll give them a good doing. Kind of Ross County style, man. We don't even need to turn it on to beat this mob, but we'll do it convincingly.
I will just.
Speaking of Ayrshire Huns. When you go, I'll let you go for it, man.
What, the old Chrissy Boyd?
Nah, big
Oh, man. What was he all about in the paper, man?
See, I've not read the full article, right? I've just seen people, like, the tweets on it, and it was, like, in the headline, obviously. It's for relegating Rangers caused this. Scotland to be so shite.
Well,
bit of revisionism there, man.
Within that, but if you within that, really, Rangers getting relegated.
Did they get relegated?
No, it was a cause of them overspending, spending EBTs, which caused Scotland to be shite. If they didn't overspend with EBTs at that time, bringing in everybody in their daft to try and win leagues and win the Champions League like Advocat promised, there might possibly be some good Scottish players at the team.
Here's my, right, this is a bit of a long-winded one, right?
Go.
80s football, right? 4 teams, including the Huns, winning the league, right? Dundee United, Aberdeen. Aberdeen won the Cup Winners' Cup. Dundee United were in the UEFA Cup final. All going good.
Right.
Celtic Centenary done the double. The Huns are overspending. Below everybody out the water. Celtic have financial troubles. Everybody else is reasonably alright. The Huns are just blowing everybody out the water spending. Motherwell, Aberdeen are kind of trying to compete.
Aye.
So they're buying players. Hearts are buying players like Tam Flogo. All these guys spending millions on Austrian guys and stuff. You know, trying to compete with Rangers, who are buying in guys for England, because all the English clubs are out of Europe at this point. So Gazas and stuff are coming up to the Huns. So they blow everybody out the water, spend money they've no got. We're fucked. But we kind of gradually build up. Fergus McCann comes in, saves us. Well, we're back, we're competing again. All the other clubs are all on their arse because they can't compete and they've overspent, so they're still suffering to this day for overspending, right? So the Huns are still trying to do it. Dick Advocat comes in, so this is where Boyd can get the fuck right. 98, right? Our last tournament, Scotland's last tournament, Dick Advocat comes in, spends £100 million on players. 3 of them are Scottish, right? 3 of them. So, anyway, O'Neill comes in, and then we become the best side in Scotland again. Rangers just keep fucking about, they keep existing, still winning leagues. They're Smith and whatever, they've done 3 in a row. Then they die, boom, done. We are head and shoulders above everybody else because they done everybody in the 90s.
Aye.
Mate, we're going to 10 in a row because they killed everybody.
Aye.
That's it.
Mate, I can't disagree.
But
let's just take that back.
Turn it on, my man.
Bob, just get serious for how long? 3 minutes?
That was a bit of a long one.
It was a bit of a 3-minute round.
So they destroyed it, they blew everybody in the water, including ourselves, well, we gradually improved.
Right.
And now we're the only one who's in fair footing, man, and we're going to canter 10 in a row because they killed Scottish football.
Apparently it was up to, would you call it, the SFA for relegating Rangers, according to Boyd?
Even though they got liquidated. And the new club was allowed to start in the 3rd division 3 years earlier than any other club could. You might have 3 years.
How can you relegate a big team?
Exactly, man.
Chris Boyd, answer this question.
And it's like, see, before they got fucking liquidated. What was Scotland then?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Because-
Fuck yourself.
Aye.
You done anything since 98, and see all the players for 98, they were all guys, products are getting brought through in the late 80s and early 90s. They were all older, so there was no young guys in that team. It was all like Tom Boyd and, you know what I mean?
So, in conclusion to that, Rangers fucked it.
And Boyd just clamped Boyd.
Hashtag Bob Clark Boyd. Everybody knows Chris Boyd.
It's not quite
Personally,
skip.
Aye. Honestly, anybody knows Chris Boyd, let him listen to his 3-minute rant.
And it's not even like, I mean, come on, it's not like Boyd was a great international striker either.
No.
That was the kind of player they had up front for them.
Aye.
Has he ever scored for Scotland?
I don't know.
He might have scored against like Faroe Islands or something. Which, to be fair, is quite hard when you're playing.
I like seeing Scotland do well, but I'm not a big follower of the team, to be honest. I like to see them do well. I'd go for a piss up because it's on, and I'll watch it, but I'm not a big, great, massive fan. So.
I'd rather watch that than Spain, Argentina or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know they have better sides, but because I know the players in Scotland.
Yeah.
But the Tartan Army were a bit of a disgrace, man. Yeah, singing a Jimmy Savile song, man. It's one of your own in England fans.
I didn't hear it, man. The sound was done when I was watching it.
You're like, come on, man. Look, the Aberdeen fans that have infiltrated. They are the Tartan Army, aren't they?
Well, they are basically.
I always thought it was them and Hearts, Hibs, etc. But
Because no many Celtic fans and Rangers fans follow Scottish football. That's not my own personal, like, for people I talk to.
Yeah.
And you'll get the odd Celtic fan and the odd Rangers fan here and there that will support Scotland, but the consensus in my work, possibly, there's more people supporting other nations and not just like England and Ireland and stuff. People support other nations just because Scotland are garbage.
Aye.
We've nothing to fully for.
But Scottish people do that with like Liverpool and all that, and all these other like rather support an English side, and it's like whatever, man. But you're just saying that.
I hope you Dougie's listening.
I do get sorry, but this probably is aimed at you.
Aye.
Come on, man. Let's. Neighbour our little football isn't its arse.
Aye.
The English league is a joke. It's just a joke. Overpaid. Their fans, their clubs are all plastic now. Look, there used to be a big history of English football where your Liverpools and Man United and all these, but now it's just like billionaires
It's like teams like Man City all of a sudden becoming good.
and still having no fans. It's like, see when they were shite, they had more fans. Because the Man City, the kind of guys that supported Man City back in the day could have went and supported Man United.
Aye. They could have,
like,
but like, there's a big percentage of Man U fans that are stayed out with Manchester.
Aye. Like, it's like Everton and Liverpool. Aye. But they've been built by a billionaire, and these guys, I think a lot of these guys are like, well, you know...
But we proved on the finished article as the best team.
Well, they've pure floundered since they got Roger.
We showed them after they get Rogered off Rodgers.
Aye.
We showed the rest of the Europe how to
I done a
play
rare.
against them.
I had a rare watch an English Premier League game, and it was Chelsea Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, man! If Chelsea don't win that league, it's
Aye, that's why the best games
so
I've played.
good,
Aye,
man.
I know.
It's a big fun. Not good.
Aye, the one I watched that 5-1, wasn't it? 5-0?
5-0, I think.
5-0.
Oh man, no, that was.
They're saying I know. If Hazard doesn't play, they're good, but they're no like, amazingly good. When Hazard's on his game, even when the rest are playing shite, he still plays good.
I don't watch it at all, man. But I watched that because it was Sky Sports for the weekend.
Oh, you got Sky Sports.
I stuck it on the computer just because I was watching a Celtic game on it. I think was it the same week as Aberdeen?
Possibly.
Mary Welsh aficionado myself. TNS pumped Livy.
I've seen you tweeted about it.
Livy, who pumped the Northern Irish champs. So, bit of a gulf between the Welsh League and the Northern Irish League, but that's it. So,
what league are Livy in?
League 2. TNS beat Forfar, they're top of League 2, and then Livy are top of League 1. Aye.
Right.
So
that's the old second division, isn't it?
Aye. I know, I can't believe
still left in it?
Dundee United.
Is Aloha still in it?
No, I don't know who put them at.
What are we on the semis?
I think it's the semis. Dundee United beat them Fairmont. Ayr got beat off St Mirren. Going to the South for it. And DNS. Now, unless there's like 4 more games next week, I think that's the semis. I think so. Don't hold me that. I don't know anything about anything.
Which is literally true, because we've just spoke shite for 35 minutes.
Can't believe we actually knocked out a full show.
I know.
Try to think, man, what else have we got in there? See when you were talking about internationals, right? There was it's just threw me back, right? Davy Boy asked us to tell us our funniest Celtic moment, like, as a Celtic fan. So, that kind of like Eastern European at times, would you say?
Possibly. Aye. No look at you, aye.
No look at me. In a different light. Well, this is for you, Davy Boy, our only listener.
I've never looked at Bo ever before.
No look at you, that's right. What actually are you? Well, I suppose in with the other nations thing, right?
Aye.
I don't know what part's my funny bit this story, but I'll tell you. So I was at Cliftonville Celtic in the Champions League qualifiers a couple of years back with my brother.
Right.
Stephen, he'll back me up in this story, right? So we kind of left a bit early, like to go and to get a few beers, and it was quiet, but this other guy was walking it. And he's pissed, and he's some big guy from Glasgow, right? And he's like, alright lads, what are you doing? And I don't know why, and I just said, alright, I don't know, what was it? And he's like, no, you're faint. I was like, oh, okay, but a few beers in me. I was like, Albania! And he's like, nuts, man. And he's going, Albania! Oh, what the fuck? What's up for there? I was like, Rudy Vata! I was like, a big Celt. And he's going, oh, you're a fuck, I can't remember what he was saying. And he's like, well, why don't you fuck off home and all that? And I was like, oh, mate, where are you from? And he's like, I'm from Ireland, mate. I was like, Ireland? I've been to Ireland. You sound nothing like Irish. And he's gone, oh, aye, I'm found. You sound Scottish. Dinny Ken, aye. You're a good man. It's like, I don't know what fucking sounds like that. That's Chichters. I was like, Scotland. He invited us for a beer, but I was like, no, we need to go, man, because I can't put this on. After all, he still invited you for a beer. Ended up my mate. He's like, fuck off home. I was like, what? I was like, home! I live here! Oh, must have been a lot of fun, didn't it? So if he's a listener, by the way, you've met an Albanian guy at the like party was talking about Rudy Vata. Was actually Bo from the Ballbhoys.
The Albanian looking Bo.
Aye, so Rudy Bo, man.
Rudy Bo.
Rudy Vata.
I can't remember really a funny moment like that. Probably say a combination of two funny moments is away in Europe. You're
going to get pulled up for that pen clip.
I know, mate.
Just had a feeling there.
Aye. You're probably going to tweet me later on. That pen tweet. No, but a combination of the two. One was in... Was it in... No, it was the same place, Milan, last 16. First funny moment was walking into an off-sales after a couple of thousand Celtic fans has been into it, and the only thing left was the cheapest of the cheap beer. It was like you walked in, it was like after a zombie apocalypse.
All the thing that was left was a packet of smoky, mate.
It was like after a zombie apocalypse, man. You just walked in, it's just nothing. Just nothing apart from like a couple of things hanging on the shelf. A big massive queue of Celtic fans with all sorts of cargo. And the next funny moment was when I crashed out on the bus for city centre at the stadium, and I got woke up with my head bouncing off the window, only because we got at a certain point, obviously, all the Celtic fans were singing, and somebody's banging the window. Right, so I woke up with my head rattling off this window to wake up mid-song and just keep singing as if...
I've done that in the park.
I've done that myself a couple of times before I sleep with Buck. But that's the funniest moment that I have for him is possibly in Milan.
See, this is kind of one of my funny moments. I don't know, right? I was absolutely pissed at my brain when Celtic played at Milan in the Europa League a couple of seasons ago.
Aye.
I think you were in Amsterdam.
I was in Amsterdam.
So I went to the pub to meet my niece's boyfriend, right? And it's a pub that runs a corner for Parkhead, but like I didn't know it, right? Like I've never been in this part of Parkhead. So I was like, I was pissed at my brain, right? So I went into the bookies to put a bet on, and I was like, I'll catch up, lads. And I see he's in there, but they were sitting miles away from me, so they'd left. And I came out and I was like, off canned, man. I was like, where am I? But I was literally like, I'm so pissed, man. So I started walking the wrong way, and a wee guy was in a chippy, and he's like, do you know Celtic Park's the other way, pal? And I was like, aye, and just continued walking. then I was looking back, and they went in a chippy, and I turned around and I sprinted back, and the wee guy's like in the window, I was like, alright mate! I ran into this cul-de-sac. Great. This is just outside Parkgate, man. And I ran into this cul-de-sac as a dead end. I was like, no, man, I can hear Parkgate, right? I can hear it. I'm like, what the fuck am I? Like, I don't know. So I did, like, jump, I could see it, so I jumped on this, like, on somebody's, like a garage. So you jump on a wall and jump on a garage. And it had, like, fucking barbed wire things on top of it. So I kind of fucking jumped right at it, right? Landed on my feet, splashed in a big fuck off puddle, right? Got into Parkgate, right? And it was 2-0 Inter. I was like, bastard, man. And then Celtic scored like 2 quick goals. It was that's Armstrong scored one.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Fucking scoring there ringing. Just because I was absolutely pissed and I went the wrong way to Parkgate. Like, the wrong way to Parkgate outside. I actually went into a pub and was going to ask for a Parkgate. I was like,
with your Albanian accent?
No, of course. I actually used an Irish accent because I didn't know what to sound like an off who's never been to Parkgate before. Where's Parkhead, honey? I swear to God that all happened, man. That happened. I was outside Parkgate 3 years ago or something, and this all happened. Not even as if, like, I was a wee boy. I'd been other times. That's probably there. It was a night. It's a night to remember, but a night I nearly forget. And then my missus, like, after it, she's like, where were you all night? I was like, I just bumped into all these Inter Milan fans at a pub, and like, it was a bit fired onto me, and was there for hours. I was pissed before the game. Oh man, it was ridiculous. Oh. It was a good night. Good atmosphere. John Guidetti scored last minute. Stayed it. And then actually,
like we do if there's Champions League game.
We got an Inter Milan fan threw a scarf in, I threw my scarf in, I was walking with a scarf, and a wee boy greeting it, he never got a scarf, I was like, here you go, pal.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Gave it a wee boy and walked out, and I was like, oh, it's fucking chilly. You know, scarf back.
Whipped right
I've probably got more funny stories, but that's the ones that are on my mind now. We've actually managed to do a full show, mate.
Aye.
Out of nothing. But obviously, hopefully we figure out how to get our new snazzy logo on the actual Hail Hail Media page.
Nah, it's just change the logo.
You sound really confident about that.
All of a sudden, Hail Hail.
10.
Sorry. All of a sudden, Hail Hail Media's logo just changed to Ballbhoys.
Welcome to Ballboy Media.
Taking over.
We've got a new fancy snazzy logo, thanks to Keith Kilpatrick. Well, I think his name's Keith Kilpatrick. No, it's Keith something at Kilpatrick Boy. At Kilpatrick Boy. Nothing but respect. Get onto them, man. I'll make you a logo.
He doesn't it for nothing.
He done it for me in the Colonial. Who else hasn't got a logo?
I don't know. There you go on your phone, have a look.
Nothing but respect, me, man. Get on here, good pal, Keith Kilpatrick.
Well, saying that, it didn't no cost us anything. When we get Ballboy mugs in, we're getting sent straight to them.
Free of charge, unlike all yous. So
we're going out to pay for it. It's getting near to Christmas.
These are Discovery mugs, man. This is how we make money up in this mug. Big thanks to Keith. He also made the Colonials new.
Colonial jumped on the bandwagon.
Quite right, man. The guy's good at what he does. I preferred Sean's.
He's probably just up in the morning, actually, when we were tweeting about that.
How we always wake him up. Alright, Colonial, what's happening, mate? Well, leave me alone. Did you see that Sean Brennan's one?
No. Aye, I did.
His feet just looked like a big droopy willy, man. Peeing out Colonial. It was a cracker. That was Bo's tweet of the week. Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row.
That was Friday night, wasn't it?
Aye, that was when you were having conversations with everybody. On 5 different
After I bought the LD.
Alright, mate.
8 cans.
Don't finish anything else.
Aye.
Right.
Right.
Have we done it?
Aye, I think
We've done it. We've done it.
Aye.
I've got to play you out this wee song for our brand new logo, right? Hail, hail, lads.
Chuck it all up.